Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Stephen here from Redolessence, and welcome back to another video. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really hope that this video finds you well. And today I have the pleasure of being joined by my good friend Juan from the channel Hueleme Mucho.
Hello, Stephen.
Hi, how are you? So make sure to stay tuned and you will see what our top 6 fragrances for the summer of 2020 are. So welcome, Juan. Thank you so much for agreeing to be on my channel. I really do appreciate it. That was really nice of you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for inviting me. I'm so happy to be here. I mean, you know how much I love your channel. How much I appreciate you. And I mean, I really love whenever we have the chance to do these things together, because not only I enjoy it, I also learn a lot from you. So it's very, really good to just be here today.
Thank you so much, Juan. Absolutely. And the feeling is mutual as well. So for those of you who don't know, and I'm sure most of you know, Juan does have a channel called Hueleme Mucho. I'm going to leave a link to it down below. He does reviews both in English and in Spanish. So make sure to show him some love, show him some support, subscribe to his channel. And he has tons of videos. And I know he's also got tons of content in the pipeline as well. So I don't think he's going to be slowing down anytime soon. But I actually met Juan in person back in February. He and I had the opportunity to link up when I was in Barcelona. Juan is from Madrid, but he took the hours-long journey to meet up with me, which I really, really do appreciate. And we just got done shooting a video for his channel, and if his video is out before mine, I'm going to leave a link to that one down below as well. But in this video, we're going to be talking about our favorite fragrances for the summer of 2020, and these are just some that I have already been wearing as of late. Some of these might also be fragrances that you've heard about on my channel before as well. I'm going to discuss 3, and then Juan is going to discuss 3. And since Juan is the guest of honor today, I would like for you to start. What is a fragrance that you look forward to wearing a lot this summer?
I have 3 today. I could have brought 20, but sure. I can say that 3 that I'm going to be using a lot this summer. I'm going to start with the watery, the most aquatic of all of them is Acqua di Sale by Profumum Roma. This Acqua di Sale Profumum Roma is a fragrance that it is smelling like an iconic sea. So just imagine that you're in the Mediterranean Sea and you are having like the dreamy sea fragrance, or the dreamy sea memories. That is what you get. It smells salty, it smells very fresh, and it smells also like seaweed. But at the same time, it's very ethereal, and at the same time, it's very, how can I say it? It's like ideal. It's nothing wrong. Whenever you go to the seaside, it always is something wrong with it. You smell something wrong. This is the perfect dream. If you're dreaming about the sea, this is how it smells like. It really smells powerful. And one thing that is funny about this one is that it's very oily. So whenever you spray yourself with this, you get the oils here, and you have to spread a little bit, because otherwise your clothes may stain. And it smells phenomenal. It's really, and it's a fragrance that you wear this and it's like, yeah, it is just great to wear. So that would be my number 1 pick.
It's such a unique fragrance. I tried it for the first time back in 2012, and you have that salty seaweed thing going on. It's really quite different. And not only that, but like you said, 40%, it's 40% concentration. And so Profumum Roma fragrances are very strongly concentrated. So if you have some of the ones with like the darker colored liquid in the bottle, like Arso is one of them, and Patchouli is dark as well. Definitely don't spray on lighter colored clothing because they will stain.
I have Batito Dali, that is very yellow, and it's very spicy, whatever. And never, ever sprayed on clothing, because it becomes as if you had done something yellow on your clothes, which is
I know, right? Dropped a little mustard on you or something. So the first fragrance that and these are not in any particular order, by the way, I enjoy all of them equally. But one of the ones I definitely look forward to wearing is one that I also wear in the spring a lot, and it's by Navitus Parfums, and it's called Elysium. And this is just a very bright, effervescent, citrusy, yet very crisp and refined, sort of a summer scent. I feel like the citrus in here is unrelenting to the effect that it really makes up the dynamism and the entire character of the perfume. And I also like how it has this woodsy warmth in the base that kind of sustains the composition. So for a fragrance that falls within the genre, I'm actually quite surprised by how long lasting it is. So I'm going to be enjoying a lot of Elysium.
That is a great fragrance, and it's also very elegant too. So it's summer and elegant. So it's a great choice there.
Thank you.
Mine are more holiday in focus. So I've got another one. Number 2 here is Mente Froide by Beyond. And this is it's like cold mint. The translation is really cold mint. And it's a fragrance that is, I have to tell you the truth about this one. I bought it in winter and I tried it on in winter and I didn't like it at all. But then the first day that it was warm and it was really warm outside, I said, okay, let's try this again. And it's like, okay, let's give it another shot because, wow. And suddenly my eyes and my body blossomed with this one because it's cold mint. This is like a minty iceberg. It's very cold. You spray yourself and it's like, it's very warm outside and it really refreshes you in a way. It's like drinking a very cold glass of water in the summer. It's like, and it's really is a very cold, it's icy, it's minty, it's got some spices, and it's got like a hint tone of black pepper in the back.
Okay.
Not that much, but in the end, but it's very green, very bright. I don't know if you've smelled the Les Airs Suisses, the Swiss airs by Andy Tower.
Yes, I have that. One.
That freshness. It's not the same notes, nothing like it. But you smell that one, and it's fresh. It's like you smell the mountains, or you smell the greenish vibe. This one, You have the same invigorating, opening your lungs sort of vibe that you get with the Andy Tower one. So this is just, I do recommend you try it out.
Oh, that's amazing. And I'm actually a huge fan of mint. That's one that, full disclosure, I haven't tried, but it's also amazing to see how certain notes will evoke a certain feeling. And so you wait for something in a season where its use is the most appropriate and you're like, oh yeah, this makes sense. Like it finally clicks. So that's awesome. I'm going to have to try that one. Thank you.
No, thank you.
So the next one that I'm really excited to be wearing, this is one that I acquired some time ago, and I was waiting for the right time to wear it because this has one of the most organic orange notes that I've ever smelled. And I think that it kind of rivals Bigarade Concentré by Edition de Parfum Frederic Malle. It's sort of in that same vein, that same wheelhouse. And this is by Clive Christian, and it's called 20 Iconic Masculine.
Okay.
It's such an amazing fragrance. I know they have a women's version as well, which is also pretty good, but this is one that really caters to my taste. It has like this cool little metallic podium. You sort of slide it right in. It's
beautiful.
Yeah, it's a really nice presentation, just to hold the box that it comes in and everything. But it's vegetal, it's green, it's herbaceous, it's very citrusy. I know oftentimes we have bergamot and grapefruit and orange, mandarin orange, yuzu, whatever, all these citrus fruits and fragrances. Sometimes it can come across smelling a little synthetic. And in this fragrance, it just smells like somebody cut an orange in half, separated the flesh or the meat from the rind, and just left it in front of your nostrils. I mean, you can actually smell the fullness of the orange. It's an incredible, incredible fragrance. It really set a benchmark for, I think, orange fragrances. And it might not even, the irony is that it might not even be orange that's in there. It just sort of reminds me of orange, And so again, it's that subjectivity and that, individualized interpretation when it comes to fragrances.
Wow. It really looks fantastic. I have to retest it again because the first time I tested it, I thought it was overly citric. It was like, wow, yeah. This is the Neo from Sergio. This is the L'Eau d'Adrien by Annie Goutal. That kind of citric punch. But as you have described it, I need to test it again. So thank you.
Please do. Yeah, please do.
And now my turn, last but not least. Yes, it is. This is a fragrance. It's called Beso Negro, Black Kiss. A lot of people make fun in Spanish because of the name, because it's sort of bad words. But trust me, this is from a place in the Balearic Islands. In Formentera is a Beso bar, is a bar that is ultra famous there, and they came out with their brand, and they came out with this is the black Beso Negro, and Beso Negro is a fragrance that it's that fresh sandalwood with cucumber. So if you like fragrances like Santal 33, this one is the fresher version of that one. For me, this one is much better than Santal 33. Santal 33 is, it smells okay, but it doesn't perform that well on my skin. This one, you always really shine with this one. And you have the elegance on the one side and also the freshness on the other side. So you can go very well dressed with this one, and it's going to get you a lot of compliments. But this is a weird compliment getter. It's not a weird compliment getter because you get compliments from both sexes. So you get a lot of compliments by everyone around you. It's like guys, girls, everyone says how well you smell. So if you're looking for a particular sex compliment, then look for something else. If you're looking for something that really gets a ton of attention, then this one is fantastic. And if you're looking no attention at all, this one is fantastic as well.
Wow, that sounds great, actually. I looked it up because Juan and I were actually chatting on Zoom prior to me hitting the record button, and I looked it up on Fragrantica, and it has like violet leaf, and it has a lot of the same notes as Santal 33, the sandalwood, the papyrus. But I'm curious to see what a lighter, fresher version of that would smell like with more cucumber, as you said, or with cucumber. The original doesn't have cucumber. That's amazing.
And it really lasts great amount of time. It lasts surprisingly a lot. For me, I was like, okay, this is a freshie. It's going to last 4 hours, 6 hours. And it's not like that. In the end, it really stays on your skin and you smell fantastic. It really is. It's one of the biggest surprises also of 2020. I don't know if I reviewed it last year, but this year I really said, okay, this one is for me.
Well, thank you again for giving me so many fragrances to test out, because a lot of them all of them so far have sounded amazing. And that leaves us with the last one, which is a fragrance that I also acquired recently. I haven't been wearing a lot of it, but I was kind of just waiting for the right time to wear it. I'm quite familiar with this house. I purchased many from them. The house is Frappan, and this one is called the Orchid Man. So this one has a Creed Aventus sort of a gene in there. The perfumer for this one is Jerome Epinette, who has also done, if I'm not mistaken, Musk Imperial by Atelier Cologne. He's also done Vibrant Leather by Zara, which is also said to fall in that sort of Creed Aventus DNA. But this one almost takes that DNA, adds a little bit of pepper, and it's fruity in a way that's slightly different from Creed Aventus. So whereas Creed Aventus relies so much on that tropical pineapple, I feel like this is more of like a creamy, milky, coconutty fig that you're smelling from it.
Wow.
It is really, really well done. It's very bright, uplifting. You have the bergamot, but there's like a nice contrast with the black pepper as well. And I'm really, really enjoying this one. And I'm going to be wearing this one a lot in the summertime because, in my opinion, that's the best season to wear this one in. And so,
wow,
yeah,
that I didn't know. I have to test that one. That is, it really sounds really, really great because the black pepper I love black pepper as a contrasting note in a lot of fragrances, and that gives a lot of magic to fragrances. So that's.
I agree. I definitely agree. And this is a wonderful house. They have like 1270, which is that very boozy sort of dried fruit cognac fragrance. I also have one called Passion Boisé, which is really, really good. Thank you all so much again for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. It was such an honor for us to be given the opportunity to tell you about 6 fragrances, 3 on my side, 3 on Juan's, that we look forward to wearing in the summer of 2020. Juan, thank you again so much for being on my channel. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you very much. It was my pleasure. I hope that you've all enjoyed the 6 picks Steven and I have chosen for you. And I always love to be in your channel. I really appreciate. I find that you're a good friend of mine, and I learn a lot every time I do things like this with you.
Thank you, Juan. I appreciate it. And of course, you're always invited on my channel, and it feels great to have a friend like you. So thank you once again. Again, Juan's information is going to be down below. Please make sure to subscribe to his channel, show him some love. And I always love interacting with my subscribers. So please let me know, what fragrances are you looking forward to wearing in the summer of 2020? It doesn't have to be niche. It could be indie. It could be designer. Just leave a comment down below. I read every comment, so it's always nice to have that conversation. Also, if you are new to this channel and you took something of value from this video, please do consider subscribing by clicking on the red button. This way you will be kept up to date on all future uploads. Thanks again for watching. Love you all. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.